Hello, everybody.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, teacher. Mister, good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Today, we're going to start by taking attendance. So listen and say present. Remember your cameras activate. Aguirre,
Good evening, teacher. Present.
Alvarez,
I'm here, mister.
Barberán,
Good evening, teacher. Present.
Barzola,
Present, teacher.
Basurto, Cedeño,
I'm here.
Miquinga,
Good evening, sir. I'm here.
Macías,
Present, teacher.
Maldonado,
Mister, I'm here.
Martínez,
Present, I'm here.
Mendoza,
Present, good evening.
Moreira,
I'm here, Mister.
Pinargote,
I'm here, mister.
Pinargote,
Mister, I'm here.
Salazar,
Present, teacher.
Sarmiento,
Present, teacher.
Torres, Zúñiga,
I'm here,
Zúñiga,
teacher. Torres.
Present, teacher.
Dale, cóbrale dos palitas ya.
Okay, so everybody's present today. I'm glad.
Teacher.
All right. Yes?
The attendance, teacher. Sorry, I was with that client.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's registered. Okay, today we're going to start with a quick video in which you have to pay attention to my questions and type the answer in the chat box, okay? Watch the video, pay attention, and type the answers. Ready?
In this lesson, we see the class working on a reading task. The homework for this class was for students to bring in pictures with examples of technology. They talk about them to prepare for the reading. Next, the teacher shows students how to make a graphic organizer to help them check their understanding of the reading.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today, we are reading a story about technology. Talk about your pictures at your tables.
What is the first strategy that the teacher used? Please type your answer here. What is the strategy or activity that the teacher used? Please type your answers. What strategy or activity did the teacher use? Okay. Images show pictures, images, visuals show the picture, pictures, technology. Yes, but there is one more thing. Pay attention here.
Good morning.
Today, we are reading a story about technology. Talk about your pictures at your tables.
What did she say?
Talk about.
Talk. So the first strategy is talk about the picture. It's not only the picture, but also speaking. Talk about the picture, that is to activate students' prior knowledge or present the new topic.
Thank you for sharing your pictures. Do you like using technology? Mariam?
Yes, I take my phone everywhere.
Ah, me too. Anybody else? Julia?
I love computers and I like to code.
Some people do not have computers or internet. Vanuatu is a country in the South Pacific. Many people in Vanuatu do not have internet. In today's story, students in the United States want to help students in Vanuatu. Do you want to learn about this?
I do.
Let's start reading, then we will make pictures to help us understand.
What is the second activity that the teacher is doing? Please type your answer. The second activity that the teacher is doing now is yes, reading. And what is she doing? They are not reading yet. They are
But first,
the teacher is giving them the reading material, right?
look at the name of the story. Mimi, please read the name.
Library in a Box helps students.
What is the third strategy? One more time.
But first, let's look at the name of the story. Mimi, please read the name.
Okay, so what is the third activity or third technique? Previewing the text. Yes, read not the story, but the title of the story, the title. So read the title of the story. That's another tip.
Library in a Box helps students.
Thanks. Now, Mariam, what do you see in the picture?
I see a box. It looks like plastic.
What are they doing now? What is the fourth activity? What is the fourth activity? The fourth activity is?
Please read the name.
Library in a Box helps students.
Thanks. Now, Mariam, what do you see in the picture?
I see a box. It looks like plastic.
Yes, analyze the picture. What do you see? It is to activate students' engagement. Yes, very good. Describe the pictures. Yes.
Yes, the library is in that box.
How?
Let's read the story, but first, let's learn some new words. Mariam, please read the first word.
Connect, to join two or
What is the fifth activity? The fifth activity is number 5, that is. Yeah, but read the first word of what? What is this? Yes, it's new vocabulary, new words. So use vocabulary. That's the fifth strategy. Use vocabulary. I have a question. Are students reading now? No, they aren't reading. They have had a long process before they actually read. Think about this, okay? That is present.
more things together.
Good.
Group reading. The students read the story aloud or silently in their groups. They learn that the solar spell machine holds information from the internet on memory cards. Any mobile device can connect to it without wires. Solar spell gets its power from the sun.
Let's make a picture to help us understand solar spell. First, I want to show the internet in a picture. How can I do it?
Show what's in it.
Yes. And what can you find on the internet? What helps you learn?
What is the sixth strategy that the teacher is using? Please type. The sixth strategy is working groups. Maybe. Anybody else? Prediction, okay. Graphic, yes. The sixth strategy is to create a graphic organizer. Graphic organizers are necessary when you want to break up very difficult texts, as you see here.
Mariam?
Books.
Good. So let's put that in our picture. Draw this on your paper. This goes on a memory card. And where do they put the card? Mimi.
They put the cards into the solar spell machine.
Yes. Okay, now in your groups, keep going. What happens next? Draw more pictures.
What are students doing now? This is the seventh strategy. Please write it. Draw more pictures. Draw, okay. Any other idea? Connect the idea. Are they speaking or just writing? Yeah, collaborative group. Collaborative group, very good. Reading, yes. Reading and drawing. That's right. Now let's pay attention to the next student's performance.
Sorry, I'm late. What are we doing?
Who wants to tell her? You can do it as a group. Okay, Jamie and Mariam.
This is solar spell. It's a library in a box.
What is the eighth strategy that the teacher used for the student who arrived late? Let me show you again. Pay attention.
Sorry, I'm late. What are we doing?
Who wants to tell her? You can do it as a group. Okay, Jamie and Mariam.
This is solar spell. It's a library in a box.
So what are they doing? Daniela says peer teaching. That's right. Identify group what? Group cooperation, maybe? So in this strategy, which is the eighth, the teacher is using students to explain other students. They don't want to listen to the teacher and the teacher and the teacher, but other students can also participate. That is a student-based learning.
So now the students in Vanuatu like to learn with solar spell.
Thanks. So what about making a picture like this? Does it help you understand the story?
Please answer the question. Do you think pictures help you understand stories? Please type yes or no. Does a picture help you understand a story? Yes, okay. So what kind of learning is this? You know, you see the pictures and then you learn. Is it kinesthetic, visual, or auditory? It's visual, right? Very good. So the teacher is using a strategy for visual students. Very good.
How?
The story is a little difficult. The picture helps me understand.
Yes, are there other times you use pictures in this way? Mimi.
We need to look at pictures of new furniture. The pictures show us how to make the furniture.
Yes, I use those pictures too.
Summary. The teacher uses one student's late arrival as an opportunity for other students to summarize the story using their graphic organizers. Graphic organizers are especially helpful when a story or article discusses complex ideas or processes.
Okay, so you have seen 8 different strategies that you use for what skill? For listening, for speaking, for writing, for reading? What skill is this?
Reading.
Yes, Pablo, it's reading, and that is our class all about today. Session number 9 is about teaching reading skills. So we have the practice of English language teaching book that we need to have it on hand, and you go to page 210 and you should review your notes from this previous reading in which you're gonna delve into extensive versus intensive reading. You should make sure that you understand the difference between extensive and intensive reading. We have extensive reading materials. We have setting up a library, the role of a teacher in extensive reading programs, extensive reading tasks. We have an example here. There's also intensive reading, roles of a teacher, intensive reading vocabulary questions, time limit, reading lesson sequences, and other features that you need to understand before applying reading, teaching reading skills, okay? So once you get the information from the reading and from the video, because you're using the both, you need to do this. In groups, you're gonna use your notes and the rubric. Do you remember the group rubric? This? Yes, so you need to remember this rubric that will allow you to get the highest score. Remember, you need this. You need these instructions. First, your demo class will be 8 to 10 minutes, okay? No longer, no shorter. You need to stay focused on what skills?
Reading skill.
Reading, not writing, no speaking, but reading. That's the main focus. Different text types, topics for adolescents and adults, please. Not for kids, adolescents and adults. A student-centered approach. Remember, the teacher doesn't talk a lot, but the student talks. With roles assigned, include collaborative lesson plan. Do you remember the lesson plan format? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes, you need to have the lesson plan format. The PPP execution with cooperation. We have the present. What else?
Practice.
Practice and production.
You practice.
Present, produce, and practice.
Right.
Physical materials such as text, pre-while post tasks, etc., and clear group performance. So once you are ready, we're going to have our demo class. Is this a presentation or a demo class?
Demo class.
Demo class.
Demo class, please do not explain the theory. Do not say this is intensive reading and this is extensive reading. No. Do your demo class as though you were real teachers and you were teaching in a real class, okay? You got it? So, Edwin, are you going to do a presentation?
Yeah, for adults and youngers. Yeah, that
So you're doing a presentation?
no, it is a reading. Mhm. Sorry, teacher.
It's okay, Edwin. Are we doing a demo class or a presentation?
Demo class.
No class.
Demo class, please. Everybody should be the teachers one at a time. Do you have any questions?
Yes. What time we have?
Well, we'll be back at 8:30. That is 30 minutes to read your notes, to organize your ideas, to assign roles, and to practice. Okay? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's work in the groups then. See you at 8:30, 8:30, 8:30, okay? Okay, everyone, it's time to select the first group that will present their demo class. Okay, the first group will be number 3. That's Amy, Cynthia, Daniela, Graciela, Flavio, and Lisbeth.
Okay, teacher. Hi. And you can see my screen. Tell me, please.
Not yet. Now we can.
Yes? Okay. Hello, everyone. This is the group number 3. The students are Cynthia Barberán, Lisbeth Zúñiga, Graciela Sarmiento, Flavio Maldonado, Amy Cedeño, and me, Daniela Aguirre. This is the demo class.
Hello, everyone. Today we are going to start with the class of reading. I need 2 volunteers. Edwin, please. What do you see in the picture?
I see 2 boys, girls, girl and child. They are playing and write, maybe.
Thank you, Edwin. Annabella, please. What do you see in the picture?
Children, notebook, play, technology.
According to the picture, what is the topic we are going to talk about?
Me, teacher, I think is the
Please, Annabella,
technology.
tell me.
Oh,
Yeah, good. It's about technology. For the next slide, we have the. Please, I need Jeffrey. What
Yes,
is?
teacher.
What do you think? What do you think is close to you according to the picture?
I think is the picture is and the girls is happy and the music and the man is the technology, the computer and the technology and phone and the selfie.
Joyce, please, could you help me uh, describe the picture, please?
Sure. So there are 3 teenagers who are doing different activities. The first one in the left side is like taking a selfie. The one in the middle is doing homework in his computer, and the one in the right side, she's listening to music.
Thank you. Cynthia, please, you are the next. Describe the picture.
And the kids get distracted because they're on their phones.
They are using a smartphone, yeah? A smartphone and computer. We have we have the topic. Please, Cynthia, you read. You read before the about this topic. Could you tell me what is the summarize, please?
The use of cell phones in the psychological care of university students.
Thank you, Cynthia. Daniela, please, how was your cell phone change the way you connect with people?
Well, my cell phone has made communication faster and easier, but sometimes it makes my relationship um feels less personal because I rely more on messages than face-to-face conversation. Well, I
Thank
think it's
you.
a relation. Mhm.
Thank you for your answer. Cynthia, does your cell phone help you to stay focused or does it distract you?
Most of the time, my phone distract me because notification interrupt my concentration. However, when I use it in internationally in can help my stay organized.
Thank you, Cynthia. Graciela, please, what emotion do you feel when you spend too much time on your phone?
When I use my phone for too long, I often feel tired and unproductive. This makes me release and show sets limits on my screen time.
Thank you, Graciela. Amy, please, do you think your phone habits match the kind of person you want to be? Why or why not? Please tell me.
Not always. I want to be more focused and present, but my phone sometimes pulls me away from important moments. I need to create healthier habits.
Lisbeth, how would your life improve if you used your phone less each day?
Okay, I think I will have more time for meaningful activities like reading, exercising, and spending time with my family. Um, I will also feel less stressed.
Thank you. And I'm glad because you are uh, expre- you are telling your ideas. And please, uh, Jennifer, please, I need I need you to read the first paragraph about the topic in the class, please.
Okay. The phone has gained popularity among family members, particularly among children everywhere. Well-being office have emerged as a result of new innovations. Um, the availability of mental health service has increased as a result of the proliferation of mobile devices and applications worldwide. Worldwide, the use of cell phones is rapidly increasing. The number of phone uses indicates the occurrence of a correspondence transformation. Over-the-top use has positive and negative moral and social effects. The inappropriate use of correspondence transformations over the top use has positive and negative moral and social effects. The inappropriate use of cell phones and their accessories causes serious harm and social issues. This study examines the example of using cell phones and the relationship with the physiological and close to
I'm sorry, but you only have 1 more minute.
Thank you, Jennifer, for your reading. And please, Jennifer, you have kids and you are a teacher. You work as a teacher. Tell me, it's important to use in this class cell phones, smartphones, computers.
It's important um, various various device because they apply the class in with the students work in the
Thank
class.
you very much to this group.
Thank
I
you.
have to point out that the description of picture was a good idea, and actually I really liked it. The well, you wanted to interact with your students. That was also positive, and I think the reading strategy was also good. However, the time, okay? The time is something that you really need to be careful about because in real life, you cannot use more minutes. You need to stop. And that's why you need to plan your class wisely. Okay? Besides, your lesson plan has a few observations, only a few. My first observation is well, congratulations because you took this performance criteria and assessment indicators from the English National Curriculum. That is good. My only suggestion is remember that this code usually goes here, I.EFL dot, like this one here. So the codes go before, okay, not after. And also in the activities, you should be more specific. For example, pre-discussion about technology in groups of 4 with students or staff. Be more specific with your activities. Yes, discussion, but about what? And same here. Questions for students. Okay, you may want to add an example. Questions for students about the use of technology in their lives. For example, what do you like using technology or stuff? And instruments, remember, these are not instruments of evaluation. What are some instruments of evaluation? Rubrics, tests, questionnaires, quizzes, okay? But pictures, how do you assess your student by using pictures? How do you evaluate them? It's hard, right? But with a rubric, you can assign them a score, 4, 5, etc. But with a picture, with a question, it's difficult to assess. So these are not instruments. Be careful with that. And one thing here, methodology and didactic is not a signature. That is the subject. A signature is usually, for example, this. And then they go like, whoop, and then P. That is a signature. Okay? Be careful with this because signature is not methodology and didactic. That is the subject. That'll be my observation for this group. I'm afraid I couldn't see all the PPP. I could only see presentation and production practice. You didn't have enough time, but next time, make sure that you fulfill all of the stages. I know Flavio loves speaking. He loves speaking and speaking. But you know what? We need to be careful with the time. Okay, Flavio?
Yes, Mister. Thank you for your suggestion.
No problem. Always welcome. Okay, our next group is group number 2. That's Ana, Anabela, Edwin, Maria Jose, Nadia, and Pablo.
Okay. Hi guys, how are you? How are you today?
I'm fine, teacher.
Fine.
Excellent, teacher.
Fine.
Excellent.
Why fine or excellent? You can say fantastic, great, you can say terrific, you can say amazing. That is show that you how are you in today. Okay? Okay, let's go. The topic for today is professions and reading types.
Okay. One student, can you call me, please? This character helps people suffer their suffering. What do you think this is? Is doctor or nurse or others? What is this? Cynthia, can you call me, please? One student, please. This character help people cipher their cipher.
The person maybe run fast, teacher.
No. Character help people safeguard their cipher.
Okay, so the charter use uniform.
Yes, uniform is blue.
Okay, maybe we are talking about a policeman officer.
Yes, this is a police officer. A police officer is a professional responsible for maintaining public order, protect the citizens, and enforcing the law. They typically wear a uniform that may include a blue shirt or jacket, blue pants, a starry boot, a belt with tools such as handcuff, a radio, a flashlight, and depending on the country and service weapon. Okay, what does a police officer usually do in their daily work? One student, please. What does a police officer usually do in their daily work?
Protect people, maybe.
Yes. Other? A prevent
Security.
crime. Prevent crime, yes or no? Prevent crime. Yes or no in prevent crime?
Yes.
Yes, okay. A police officer may patrol the streets, direct traffic, respond to emergencies, assist citizens in trouble, and prevent crime. Their work combine discipline, effective communication, and the ability to make quick decisions. Okay, next.
Nadia, please.
And a person dressed in a suit sitting desk with a computer cover representing them. Repeat.
Yes, please.
A person dressed in a suit sitting at a desk with a computer girl representing.
Maybe the charter may check the sales.
A lanyard.
representan client in illegal the clause, advice or legal the right and the obligation. Para legal the document, the sales, the contract, and land suites.
Maybe the charter is a lawyer that helps people when have trouble in a court.
Yes.
Next. Anna, please.
Hello everyone. This is my profession, engineer, and an imagine related of the job. An engineer is a professional who designs, creates, and solves technical problems. Engineer can work in many areas, such as construction, technology, machines, or environment projects. The engineer is working on a project. Uh, mm, Pablo, what do you think the project could be? A building, a machine, or maybe a bridge?
Can you repeat your question?
The engineer is working on a project. What do you think the project could be? A building, a machine, or maybe a bridge?
A machine?
Yes, a building, a machine, the engineer. Engineers are important because they help improve our daily lives. Um, do any of you know someone who works as an engineer? Do any of you know someone who works as an engineer? Yes or no?
For me, is that question?
Sí, Pablo.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The
Thank
next, please.
you.
Majo, please. Okay, so for this slide, I need help you to find the charter, please. Maybe I need to read the some description to find a charter. Please, Danny, could you help me read the first description, please?
You need to read the slide,
Only read the
teacher.
first, yeah.
Okay. Works many hours. Continue.
Yeah. No, only one.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe do you know what is the charter? With the first description.
I
Only
a doctor.
nope. Thank you, Danny. Flavio, please, could you help me read the second description, please?
You got 1 more minute.
Yep, sir.
Yes, mister. Speaks softly.
Maybe do you know what is the charter?
I think it's a nurse, in the working in the hospital.
Thank you, sir. That is true. A nurse is a person who helps sick people. A nurse gives cares, medicine, and supporting a hospital or clinic. Thank you so much for your attention.
Okay, I thank you to this group for being within the time. Well, the idea of the guessing game was really good. I could understand because of my level, but what do you think about students who have a basic level? Do you think they could able to understand the questions for the guessing game?
Maybe, sir, but we want to show a play to understand better this topic,
And it
but
is,
we don't have time. Sorry.
yes, it is a good strategy actually. My only suggestion is use a slide in which you have the script and
Yep.
you read, and your students can understand not only from listening but also from reading.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you only speak to them and you say blah 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 blah, 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 they're not gonna understand. Okay, and what else? Scaffolding. You know what scaffolding is? Scaffolding.
Scaffolding, scala,
Mm,
maybe.
in teaching English, what is scaffolding?
¿Cómo es?
Es support.
Escala.
Support.
Scaffolding is when a teacher helps their students to understand,
Support.
to better understand, to support them. For
Support.
example, I can be like blah, 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 or I can use this picture and use the picture, and in addition, use the chat box to ask questions about this. Look, this is an engineer. Do you see the engineer? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
see the engineer? Yes. So this is an engineer. Are you an engineer? Say yes or no.
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 Okay.
No, por the
Is
moment.
is your father an engineer?
No.
Yep.
Is your mother an engineer?
No.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we already learned about the word engineer. You see, we have used conversations, we have used interaction, we have connected experiences, and most importantly, I have provided support to my students. Because if I only ask the questions without the picture, and I'm gonna be like, okay, an engineer is this. Do you understand engineer? So it's more difficult for my students to understand what I'm trying to say. That's why I have to use videos, pictures, writing, mimics, something that supports them. That is called scaffolding in English, and it is essential to create comprehension. Scaffolding is the way that you can avoid using Spanish, because you can say engineer, ingeniero. Don't you think it's better to show them the picture and say, look, this is an engineer? You see, and I'm not speaking Spanish because it's not necessary. The only way that I can speak Spanish is when I don't know how to explain it with a picture, with a mimic, with an example. So keep this in mind. And one more thing, what happened to your materials? I can only see these slides, but there were no pictures. They look very sad. Your slides look very sad.
Our teachers don't have interaction with the students, so for that reason we don't have time to show the another play. So I guess that I need to improve that inconvenient, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Remember, you can use videos, music, listening, audios, games, not only blah, blah, blah. Okay? All right, in the last group, can I have the last group participate? Our last group.
Okay.
Not ready?
I'm ready, teacher. Jennifer has to present. Okay, Jeffrey. Okay, so good evening, students. Today we are going to continue developing our reading skills with a special focus on comprehensive reading. So this means we will be reading a short text and make sure we understand. Please stay there. We understand both the main idea and the important details. So the objectives. Can you go to the second slide, Jeffrey, please? No. La segunda, Jeffrey. Oh, sorry, teacher. So the objectives of this class is to identify the main ideas and some details of writing an oral text in order to interact with and develop an approach of critical inquiry to a variety of texts. So let's begin with our first text called The Benefits of Reading on the Way to School. Jeffrey, can you go to the second slide? No, the second one. The second. Gracias. The one who says the benefits of reading on the way to school.
You can see?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I start again, teacher?
I'm sorry, just keep going.
I need somebody who help me to read the text out loud. Who wants to help me? Maybe Edwin?
Yes, miss. Only read?
Yes, please.
The benefits of reading on the way to school. Many students use their morning commute to read short articles or digital stories. This habit helps them feel relaxed and prepared for the day. Even 5 minutes of reading can improve vocabulary and reading speed over time. Yeah. The questions as well?
No, thank you. Thank you, Evie. Now that we have read the text, I have two comprehension questions. What is the text mainly about? Anabela? Flavio, maybe you can help us?
Yes, miss. For me, the mainly or the main idea is the benefits of reading on the way to school. It's the reading.
Great job. The second question, how much do the students read each morning?
Yeah, according to the text, all students read in the morning.
Okay, so let's move to the next slide for our second text, which is called Stay Safe on the Internet. And this text is about digital safety and responsible behavior online. I will read it, and please follow along so you can answer the comprehensive questions, okay? So, the internet is a great place to learn and communicate, but you must be careful. Never share personal information like your address or a school. Do not talk to strangers online and always use strong passwords. If something feels strange, tell a parent or a teacher. So the questions for this reading will be, what personal information should not share?
Miss, excuse me, is for me the question?
No, somebody else can answer. Ana, maybe. Ana Salazar?
Share the personal information.
Or address.
Okay, Annabella, can you help me with the second question? Who will you not talk to online?
The strangers.
Perfect. Let's move to the last slide. Please, Jennifer, can you go to the next one? And our last text is called Painting on Weekends, and this text is about hobbies and free time. Will someone like to read it for the class? Maybe Annabelle again? Can you read it?
Okay. Every weekend, I paint pictures in my backyard. I love using bright colors and drawing nature. Sometimes I paint trees, birds, or mountains. Painting helps me relax and forget about the school stress.
Okay, the questions for this reading is, when does the writer paint? Jeffrey?
Me, teacher. The paint every weekend.
Okay, Amy, can you answer the second question? What does the writer like to paint? Yes. Cynthia, can you help me?
You got one more minute.
A tree or mountains, birds.
Great. Now let's finish with a short reflection. So today we practice comprehensive reading using the three different texts, the one about reading in the morning, one about staying safe online, and the last one about painting as a weekend hobby. So in each text, we identify the main idea and found specific details. So this skills is important because good readers do not only understand individual words, they understand the whole message. And that's all for today's class, guys. Thank you for paying attention and participate.
Okay, thank you to this group. I think there are important aspects to point out. Let's begin with the lesson plan first. Your lesson plan is mostly organized, and I'm glad that you understood that you need to use these codes from the curriculum, and also the objective is also used from the curriculum. The Methodological strategies have 3 sessions, which is pre, while, and post, which is also effective. However, remember that we need to consider which of them is present, practice, produce. So PPP, think about that. Also, instruments, you establish a checklist, a rubric, but where is the rubric? I don't see the rubric here. Every time you
Yes,
need to
teacher, that is my error.
when you declare an instrument here, you have to put it as an annex. That is a good planning. In addition, the signature, remember the signature is not methodology and didactics. That is firma. That is signature. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Yes, but overall it was well planned. So I think the lesson plan was a positive thing from the group. I could also notice that you prepared good slides. You had this nice interaction with your students. However, my first observation for you is cameras off during presentation. Is this okay?
Okay,
Having
teacher.
the camera off as a teacher, is that okay?
It's not okay, teacher, but I had to apologize because in another way, because I have producing bread right now, so I have to do this. The camera is up to the ceiling, so you are not gonna see me. So for that reason, I just decide to turn off my camera because I don't have headphones or something. Yes, because
Okay,
the sound is very strong.
okay. It's good to inform, about this. And
Teacher, I
also,
apologize.
okay, and also you could have used other resources such as videos, music, listening, games. Remember that most people don't like reading. Most people about reading. They're bored. So we need to make the reading engaging. How? Play them a video or make them dance before they read or ask them a question that connects them with their experiences. Okay, so think about this in your future assignments. Your students need more engagement in your class. And that's why we need to think about a good strategy to make them participate. Do we have any questions about this class? There's one thing I had forgotten to point out this. It is, I think, Pablo and Edwin's. Yeah, and
Yeah, sir.
Anabela. Yeah,
Oh,
I forgot to point out this. So, yeah, my only feedback to you is the date because today's not 7, today's 8. And learning also here, the methodological strategies need to be arranged by present, produce, and practice. And you need to be more specific with your activities. Students participate in a role play about technology, for example, or about education, or about school and parents. But you need to be more specific with this part. They cannot be general because you need to let another person know what you're doing here. Instrument, Wordwell Online app is not an instrument. An instrument can be a checklist. And then you put here, students feel engaged in Wordwell, or students like using the app. Students show demonstration of learning. Students feel connected to the experience. So that's not an instrument. You need to change that. And again, signature is not English as a foreign language. Signature is firma. This is a signature. This is a signature. This is not a signature. Okay?
thank you for your support, sir.
No problem. You're always welcome. Okay, I just want to know if everybody is present. There are about 18 students. Yes, Pablo, do you have any questions?
Yes, teacher. In the part that the lesson plan and the learning objectives, we have the curriculum from the curriculum or no? That is
You have two options. You have two
oh,
options. You can either choose it from the curriculum or you can create your own learning objective. That's okay. It also depends on the institution. Some schools do require you to get it from the curriculum, but the learning objective is usually created by the teacher.
okay, teacher. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see if everybody's present. Aguirre, Álvarez, Barberán,
I'm here.
Present.
Álvarez.
Mister.
Okay. Your cameras, please. You cannot turn off your cameras when you say present. Barzola, Basurto, Cedeño.
Present. I'm here.
Present.
Great. Yumikinga,
I'm here,
Macías,
sir.
Maldonado.
Mister,
Great. Martínez, Mendoza, Moreira.
Present teacher.
Present. Present. Mendoza.
Perfect. Pinargote, Pinargote, Salazar.
Present
I'm
teacher.
Mr.
Salazar.
Perfect. Sarmiento,
Present,
Torres,
teacher.
Torres,
Here, teacher.
Zúñiga, Zúñiga.
Teacher.
Okay. Yes, Byron, what's your question? We're about to finish our class.
No, no, es acerca de la lista, teacher. Yo estuve revisando en el SGA y vi que con usted tenía el 50% de asistencia, pero estuve en todas las clases.
¿Usted no tenía un valor pendiente por si acaso?
Sí, esa fue la que cancelé, pero estuve en todas las clases presentes igual.
Ya. ¿Usted hizo el trámite de la coordinación?
Sí, yo envié toda
Ya.
la información.
Ya tiene que mandar un justificativo para justificarle a través de la coordinación.
Oh, ok, listo.
No deje pasar más tiempo. Okay. Any other questions? I
No,
thank you
sir.
all for your participation. That was all for today. Just one more insight, which is related to what you read, and it is the difference between intensive versus extensive reading. What is the difference? Intensive means in class. You make your students read in class for a learning purpose, and extensive is extra class. You make them read outside the class. For example, you suggest them to read a book or a newspaper or an article or something from the internet every day. But remember, intensive means in class, intensive. Extensive, extra. Okay? So keep this in mind for you to remember the difference between intensive and extensive reading. Jennifer, your final question, please.
Sí, teacher, yo también tengo el problema de asistencia, pero yo sí dejé en coordinación una solicitud el día que fui a arreglar eso.
De justificación.
Sí, yo dejé.
Escríbale a ese tutor para que le ayude a gestionar, porque a veces los tutores les ayudamos más rápido a que se haga la justificación.
Ya, ok, gracias.
Ujú. Thank you. Have a good night. See you next time.
Thank you, teacher.
Have a good night as well, sir. See ya.
Bye.